This is Samuel Academy channel. In this video, I will identify senior schools in Matungu Constituency in Kakamega County and show where the schools are found. I will do that by zooming in, zooming out, and using the pan tool in the map of the constituency. This exercise will help students, parents, and teachers who may be looking for a school for enrollment or some other reason such as teaching practice to find the school with ease. At the end of the video, I will explain how a 6's thermometer works. So let me start by zooming in that map. When I zoom in, I'm looking at a smaller area, but I'm seeing more detail because I have increased the scale of the map. Around this area, we have the following schools. This is Itete Secondary School. Then we have this school here, Koyonzo Secondary School. This is Namalasire Secondary School, Ejinja Mixed Secondary School, St. Matthias Holera Boys Secondary School, Makunda Muslim Secondary School. Let me zoom out. If I go to the northeast, I have Busombi Muslim Mixed Secondary School, St. Charles Khalaba Secondary School, and St. Joseph's Namamba Secondary School. Around this area, we have St. Mary's Mumias Girls High School. It is here. Then we have Namolongo Secondary School. We have looked at Namalasire and others. Now here we have let's look at it, St. Cabrera's Mirere Secondary School. Then this is Munami Secondary School. If we go down here, we get St. Peter's Lubanga Secondary School, and we have looked at Koyonzo Secondary School. Okay, so that is the way the schools are distributed in that constituency of Matungu. Alright, so let me explain how this equipment works, which is used for weather observation. This is a 6's thermometer. Alright, it is a U-tube. It is a U-tube, and the lower end of the tube is filled with mercury. This is mercury, and then above the mercury we have alcohol, and within the alcohol we have a black index, a black metal index, a black metal index. All right, and of course the scale. Now at the end of this other end of the thermometer, we have two bulbs. All right, we have two bulbs, and the bulbs are filled with the alcohol. This bulb here and this bulb here. Now this bulb on the left is completely filled with the alcohol, but this one here is partially filled. So when temperature rises, the alcohol in both parts expands, but the alcohol in this end expands and moves downwards. Okay, but this other one is able to move upward because there's a space. All right, but this one there's no space, so it moves downwards and it pushes the mercury down in this part. But then the mercury rises upwards in this other part of the thermometer. When the mercury rises here, it will push this index upwards, and so as it pushes the index upwards to the highest temperature, this index will show the maximum temperature. If you look at this scale, the values are increasing: 20, 30, 40, 50. So on this part of the thermometer, we observe maximum temperature by means of this index. But on this other end of the thermometer, you can see the scale. The values are decreasing. This 20, 10, 0, minus 10, minus 20, like that. So when temperature drops, this alcohol will contract, and therefore this mercury here will move upwards to occupy that space. In that process, it will push this index upwards up to the lowest temperature. So the end of this index will show the lowest temperature, the minimum temperature. So that is how a 6S thermometer is used to measure both maximum and minimum temperature. Dear viewer, I hope this video has been of value to you. Kindly like the video, share widely, and subscribe to my channel in order to be able to view more videos. Otherwise, I thank you so much for visiting this channel and taking your time to view this video.